Hello everyone. I wanted to do a quick video that just explained a little bit about Young Living and about these oils that I talk about fairly consistently, and to just answer a few of those common questions that people have about Young Living, about essential oils, about why Young Living is different from other companies, and how you can get started too. So I wanted to start off by just talking about how was Young Living even started and why was it started at all. Well, Young Living is a wellness company, and it was founded by now the late Gary Young in 1994. He had one dream, and it was to promote natural wellness with his unique essential oil blends. So that's what most people think of when they hear about Young Living. They think essential oils. But honestly, they're way bigger than that now. And lucky for us, they kept expanding what they do. So now they're really an overall wellness company, and they offer supplements, toxin-free makeup, which I'm wearing right now, plant-based cleaning products. They have personal care products that are toxin-free. They have products for all ages, including babies now. They have a seedlings line. They have some food products, weight management products, and they really just keep expanding. So what Gary really wanted was to change the lives of the people around him, and then it turned into changing the lives of other people in need. And 26 years later, Young Living has distributed over 15 million bottles of lavender to countries all over the world, and they actually are in over 100 countries. So now people like me want to change the lives of people around me, and just help people who are in need as well. So when people are looking into getting essential oils, one of the most common questions is, how is Young Living different from other oil companies? And it is all about the seed to seal promise. Young Living makes a special promise to its members to ensure their products meet strict purity specifications. And there are three pillars of this promise that I'm going to share with you. One is the sourcing. So Young Living sources products from carefully vetted corporate farms. They have partner farms, and their suppliers are all seed to seal certified. So they make sure that everyone that they work with is on the same page with them. So that's really huge. They give exhaustive tests. And if they ever do a test on a product that doesn't meet their standards, then they don't buy it, or they will just reject that batch. And that's really huge to me. And it says a lot about the integrity of the company. The second pillar is the science, and science is basically the cornerstone of what Young Living does. And they have trained scientists on their staff that employ cutting edge methods to develop new products, as well as to help ensure the quality of the products, and that's really huge. And then the third pillar is the standards. Young Living believes that part of their stewardship is to do business responsibly. So that is right from sustainably sourcing plants to uplifting their local communities and complying with the environmental laws. They don't want to cut corners in what they do. They want to remain a company of integrity, and they want their members to be able to trust them. So one of the things personally that really sealed the deal for me is that I've been able to visit 3 of their farms so far in the last 7 years. And I will say at each farm, I was just blown away at their transparency. I loved that, one, they own all of these farms. And when you go up there, you are allowed to just go and walk around and ask their workers questions and just see exactly what it is that they do. And that is something that no other essential oil company offers. And I think that is a huge win with Young Living, and it shows their members that that we can trust them and that they want to be a company of integrity, and that's a company that I love to stand behind and that I want to support. Another one of the most common questions that I get from people who are looking into essential oils is, how does Young Living really help people with health and wellness? And here in the oily world, I will have to say that we have to be careful of a few things. We can't cure, we can't treat, we can't diagnose, and we can't prescribe. And over the past almost 7 years now since I entered the oily world, I've actually learned that this is good news, that we can't do those things. What Young Living does instead is the focus is on the roots and the causes and holistic health instead of symptoms and band-aids. And that's what we want. We don't need a band-aid on the situation, right? We want to be healthy. We want to feel good. So through Young Living, I've learned that when it comes to health, there's not a one size fits all. And so let's just talk about essential oils for an example. Oils like lavender and peppermint and lemon, they are actually both or all three listed as oils that can help someone relax, and they can also help stimulate and energize. So the cool thing about that is that depending on what your body needs, essential oils will actually come alongside your natural defenses and your processes, and it will strengthen you, and it will support whatever your body determines that it needs. So through these products, you can actually tailor your health and just tailor it to what you specifically need and what your family needs. And you can be empowered to take control of what's going in and on your body, and that's huge too. And in the process, you're going to be supporting your body systems, and in a sense, it's kind of like checking the oil and filling up the gas before the car is in dire need of repair. So that's kind of what Young Living does. It's just an overall wellness. It's not here to treat things and to cure things. It's about supporting our body systems and coming alongside our body to help it function the best way that it can, and function in the way that God designed it to function. And finally, I'm going to talk to you guys about just how to use these essential oils and how you can get started. So there are a lot of Young Living products, and it can feel super overwhelming just knowing how to get started. So that's why Young Living created a premium starter kit. So the starter kit is this box that includes 12 of the most versatile everyday essential oils, plus a gorgeous diffuser, along with some samples of the Thieves products and Young Living's overall wellness drink, the Nisha Red, if you've ever heard of that. It's amazing. This kit is actually the best way to get started successfully, and hands down, the only way to really give essential oils a fair shot to make the changes in your life that you are going for. So I'm going to briefly go over what's in this premium starter kit and list off just a few of the different uses for each oil, but also making sure that I say that each of these oils has several uses. And like I said earlier, they are each going to work with your body as your body needs it. And we all have a different chemical makeup. And although the oils have some common uses, the oils will be coming alongside your body systems and helping you where they can. So when you get your starter kit, you have this box. You just pull the sleeve up, and then you have this box to open. You pull the ribbon. There's a little bit of information here. And then the first thing you see is this thing of 10 oils. So these oils, 5 of them on top have white labels. These are called Vitality oils. Young Living created a Vitality line to be compliant with the FDA about labeling. And the Vitality line lets you know that those are safe to be ingested. So there's 10 oils right here. And remember I said there were 12 oils in the kit. Well, some people actually miss that there's a second layer to the kit. So you want to pull this other ribbon, and it brings this whole second layer. And this is where 2 more of our essential oils are. This is where our samples of the overall wellness drink, Nisha Red, is. This is where our Thieves spray is, and a small Thieves hand sanitizer. It also comes with a couple rollerball fitments. These are basically rollers that you can snap the lid off of an oil, and you can put this on it so that you can have it ready to go to just roll on your neck or the bottom of your feet or wherever you want it. So really, really quick, I'm just going to go over a couple of the uses of each, okay? So peppermint, this is probably one of the most common oils that people just know about. Peppermint is so energizing. It's so amazing to like put on your temples to bring some relief there. It's great to just open up your airways. It's amazing to put in the diffuser along with other oils. It feels amazing on sore muscles that have been overworked with exercise. It's definitely one of those everyday oils that I like to just have on hand all the time. Lemon is another just amazing one. It actually is paired up with peppermint quite often in different recipes. It's also can be very energizing. It's great for cleaning. It's actually lemon and peppermint are both called expectorants, which means that they have the ability to break up hardened phlegm. So it's a great one to just rub on the chest or put in a mix that you can rub on the chest. Thieves. This one is like Young Living's best kept secret in my opinion. It's immunity boosting. It smells like Christmas. It's so good for the fall weather, but it's one that every family should for sure have on hand. This one is Citrus Fresh, and it smells exactly like it sounds, just all the citrusy, happy, yummy smells. It's so good to diffuse. It's so good for the mood. It's uplifting for the mood. It's great in water. This is the Vitality oil, so if you put it in water, it just enhances the water flavor. Such a good one. And then we have Digest. This is just supportive of anything digestive. So anything going on in that area, this is such a good one to have on hand. I don't love the smell of that, but honestly, I think it's because it's something that I need. It's actually said that if you don't like the smell of an essential oil, it's probably the one that you need. And I actually have digestive issues. I have some different things that I have to watch out for when I'm eating. And Digest, of course, is the one that I don't like the smell of. So it's definitely one that I have to have in my cupboard. This one's Raven. It actually has a chunkier cap, and that lets you know that you do not want to ingest this one. And it's actually just a little bit harder to open for the kiddos. So that is a good indication that you just want to be more careful with it. Raven is just so awesome with opening up the airways, and it's good to like maybe breathe some in before exercising or breathe some in when you just feel like you need to do that. It's so amazing. Valor, one of the best oils ever. It encourages courageous feelings. So this is one that I actually will apply before leading worship or before speaking in front of people. It also supports focus. So as my kids have been doing homework and we're homeschooling, I will diffuse Valor, and it's just so good. And it's also very relaxing for most people. Panaway, this also has another chunky lid. So it's one that you just want to be careful of, and it's not one to be ingested at all. Panaway is just so awesome for just overworked muscles after exercising and just mild discomforts in the joints or just anything like that. And then we have lavender. Lavender is probably the most common oil that people have at least heard of. And it really is like the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. So people use it for almost anything. I always say, like, when in doubt, grab the lavender. It's very relaxing. It just smells amazing. It's great for beauty. So it's a great to add to your skin care. And then frankincense. This is like the Jesus oil of all Jesus oils. I love this one so much. It's just very grounding. It supports just emotional balance. It's great for the skin. It's just one of those oils that I like to breathe in or diffuse before doing devotionals or before reading or just having that quiet time. It's such an amazing oil. And a lot of these can also be combined in different recipes. And when you order a premium starter kit, I provide you with several recipes and different tips on how to use them. So you never have to wonder what to do with them, because I'm going to provide you with so much. So you won't need to wonder. And then remember the second layer. The second layer has Stress Away in it. Stress Away Really just what's in a name. Stress Away is what it says. It's one of these oils that can just calm those nerves and just kind of bring you back down to earth when you feel like you are becoming overstressed. It's one that helped me greatly when I was still in the classroom, and it continues to help me as now I'm a homeschool mom, and I have other responsibilities on my plate. And then the 12th oil that is in here is Peace and Calming. This was probably my gateway oil when I first started using essential oils. Peace and Calming, that's also one where like, what's in a name? It brings peace, it brings calming. It's one that is so great for a restful night's sleep. It brings a calm to the house when diffused. It smells very citrusy. It is just one of my all-time favorites almost 7 years later. And then remember we have the samples in here. So you get a couple of the Nature Reds. You get Thieves Spray. So Thieves Spray is one that I love to just keep in my purse. If you're going to a restaurant or going to the grocery store and you want to just spray off the handles or the tables in front of you, this is such a good one to have. I even just spray it on my hands like hand sanitizer if I can't find my hand sanitizer. But I also keep one of these in my purse as well. This is a small Thieves hand purifier, and it does meet FDA regulations. It has over 65% of the alcohol that you want in it. It is so effective, but it doesn't have all the junk in it that's going to be harmful to your body. So that is just amazing. The premium starter kit also comes with a diffuser. You have different options when you go online to order, but the one that is the most popular is this Desert Mist diffuser. It's gorgeous, it matches every home, and it's super easy to use. This one, you just take the lid off, and then it has this part that you take off. You fill it with water to the line, put whatever essential oils in that you want, put all of the lids back on, and then you just click the on button and it starts, and you can see that it starts to come out the top. The cool thing is this is a diffuser where in the mornings I actually fill this up, and if I click the button 2 times in the back, then it makes it so that it turns on for 30 seconds and comes off for 30 seconds. And what that does is it makes this actually last like 12 hours. So I can put this on in the morning and it will still be going about 12 hours later. Another cool feature is that you can change the lights. So it has several lighting options. It's got candle lit and all of these different colors. So my kids love to decide which color we are going to use in the morning. I think their favorites are blue and the flickering one. So this is definitely the most popular diffuser to choose. When you decide to order a premium starter kit from me, I feel like it's so important to make sure that you are prepared and to make sure that you know that you are not alone in this. That is something that a lot of people get their kit and they're just afraid that they're not going to know what to do with it. And I want you to know that you will not be by yourself, that I will be coming alongside you to help you know what to do. And one of the first things that I do is send you my own little kit. It's like a welcome package for you. It's a thank you. And it's also just a bunch of supplies and different things that you're going to need to get going and to be successful right away. So when you get the kit from me, you will have a glass spray bottle. This is something that you can use to make some Thieves spray in. You can make some room spray, some linen spray. There's several different recipes that you could use this for. I'm also going to give you a couple roller bottles. There are so many different roller recipes that you could use. You could do an immunity support roller, a sleep support, a mood enhancer, just whatever you need. I'm going to give you a couple of those so that you'll be prepared for those. And then there's also going to be a little jar in here. There are a lot of different creams that you can make, and you want to use a glass jar for it. So I wanted to make sure that you had one on hand for that too. So that's going to give you supplies that you need. The only thing you really need to go and get from the store would be like a coconut oil, maybe an extra virgin olive oil, a grapeseed oil. Those are carrier oils that you use to make up recipes, and that you can use in mixes. Especially for the creams, you would use a coconut oil. For the rollers, you would use a liquid carrier oil. And what those do is just help you to like cover a greater surface area, and it also dilutes it so that you can use it even longer. So these oils truly last a really long time. But the biggest thing to know, again, and I can't reiterate it enough, is that you will not be alone in this. And I want you to know that you can be confident that you would have the resources that you need and that you would have the support that you need. So if you are someone who doesn't already have someone who's pouring into you about essential oils and who's already not supporting you, I would love to be that person. I would love to come alongside you in your wellness journey. So if you want to order the kit, I have a member number. It's 1706305. You can also find a link in the bio of my Instagram that will take you to a link to be able to click on to order your premium starter kit through me. And if that happens, I will be reaching out to you, and you can reach out to me as well, and we will just start this together. And I just very much look forward to getting to know you as a person, to building that relationship, and to also just helping you with your wellness journey the best that I can.